Join me as I challenge myself to see if having faith can actually help me shed some pounds. When people think about weight loss, the first things that come to mind are usually diets, exercise regimens, calorie counts, and maybe even the latest health trends. The conversation often revolves around what to eat, how much to move, and which methods are scientifically proven to burn the most fat. But beneath the surface of meal plans and fitness routines, there is a dimension that is often overlooked, a dimension that quietly influences our choices, resilience, and transformation. This dimension is faith, not just faith in a religious sense, but also faith in oneself, in the process, and in the possibility of real change. The surprising role of faith in weight loss isn't just spiritual, it's deeply practical, psychological, and profoundly transformative. Faith at its core is the ability to believe in something that's not yet visible or fully realized. In the journey of weight loss, this might mean believing in your ability to change, even if you have failed before. It's believing that your efforts will pay off, even when the scale doesn't budge for weeks. It's trusting that small, consistent actions matter, even when immediate results are hard to see. This kind of faith is the fuel that keeps people moving forward when motivation flickers and progress feels painfully slow. For many, faith is intimately tied to a spiritual or religious framework. Across the globe, people turn to their beliefs, whether rooted in Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, or other spiritual traditions, to find comfort, hope, and strength. These traditions often teach about the body as a gift, a temple, or a sacred vessel, encouraging followers to care for it with intention and respect. Prayers, meditations, and rituals can provide a sense of grounding, helping individuals cope with the emotional ups and downs of lifestyle change. In moments of weakness, faith offers a source of solace, reminding people that they are not alone in their struggles. But even outside of spiritual traditions, faith plays a crucial role. It shows up as confidence in one's ability to set goals, to persevere, and to recover from setbacks. Psychologists call this self-efficacy, the belief that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. Research consistently shows that people who have higher levels of self-efficacy are more likely to stick with their health-related goals, persist through challenges, and ultimately succeed. This sense of faith in oneself is not innate. It can be cultivated through small wins, supportive communities, and positive self-talk. Consider for a moment the story arc of anyone who has tried and failed at weight loss multiple times. Each attempt chips away at their belief that change is possible. The voice of doubt grows louder. Maybe I'm just not meant to be healthy. Maybe I'll always struggle to. But faith, whether in a higher power in oneself or in the wisdom of the process, can interrupt this narrative. It can whisper, try again. This time might be different. It's this faith that allows someone to get up after every setback, to believe in the possibility of a new outcome, and to invest their energy in change, even when it's hard. There's also the element of faith in the process. Modern culture is obsessed with instant results. We are bombarded with before and after photos, rapid transformation stories, and promises of quick fixes. But true, sustainable weight loss is rarely fast. It demands patience, consistency, and a willingness to trust that small changes will compound over time. This is faith in action, preparing healthy meals, going for that walk, resisting the urge to give up, not because results are immediate, but because you believe that your efforts will eventually pay off. This faith in the process is what separates those who persist from those who give up when progress slows. Community and social support also illustrate the power of faith. Many people find strength in group programs, whether it's a church-based wellness initiative, a faith-inspired weight loss group, or an online community sharing similar struggles and successes. In these spaces, faith is both shared and reinforced. People pray for each other, offer words of encouragement, celebrate milestones, and lift each other up when motivation wanes. This collective faith becomes a safety net, catching individuals when their personal faith falters and reminding them that they are capable of more than they realize. It's important to note that faith does not mean blind optimism or denial of reality. It's not about ignoring the difficulties or pretending that change is easy. Instead, faith acknowledges the struggle and chooses hope over despair. It's about seeing the bigger picture, holding on to a vision of the person you want to become, and taking action even when the path is unclear. Faith helps people navigate the inevitable setbacks, the plateaus, and the moments when progress seems invisible. It transforms obstacles from dead ends into detours, a temporary challenge, not a permanent defeat. In the realm of science, the placebo effect is a testament to the power of belief. When people believe that something will help them, even if it's a sugar pill, they often experience real improvements in health. This isn't magic, it's the mind-body connection at work. In weight loss, believing in your approach, having faith in your plan, and trusting your ability to succeed can have tangible effects on behavior, resilience, and ultimately, results. There are also practical ways that faith shapes daily choices. For example, many people use prayer or meditation as a way to cope with stress rather than turning to food for comfort. Others recite affirmations or visualize their goals to reinforce their belief in their ability to change. These practices anchor people during moments of temptation, fatigue, or discouragement. They remind individuals of their deeper purpose, their reasons for wanting to be healthy, and the values that guide their decisions. For some, faith provides a sense of accountability. When weight loss is framed as an act of stewardship, caring for the body as a sacred trust, it becomes more than a personal goal. It's a commitment to something greater, whether that's one's family, community, or higher power. This sense of accountability can be a powerful motivator, sustaining people through the inevitable challenges of change. Of course, faith alone is not enough. Sustainable weight loss requires knowledge, skill, planning, and action. It's about making informed choices, building healthy habits, and addressing the underlying emotional patterns that drive overeating or inactivity. But faith is the spark that ignites these actions, the glue that holds them together, and the light that leads people through the darkest moments. The journey of weight loss is, at its heart, a journey of transformation, not just of the body, but of the mind and spirit. It challenges people to confront their doubts, rewrite their stories, and envision a new future. Faith is the compass that points toward possibility, the wind that fills the sails, and the anchor that keeps people grounded when the waters get rough. It's easy to underestimate the importance of belief in a world that prizes evidence, data, and measurable outcomes. Yet, time and again, it's the intangible qualities, hope, faith, resilience, that make the difference between giving up and pressing on. People who succeed in long-term weight loss often describe a turning point, a moment when they began to believe in themselves, in their ability to change, or in the support of something greater than themselves. This shift in belief is rarely dramatic. More often, it's a quiet decision, a choice to try again, to trust the process, and to hold on to hope. For those who are struggling, the invitation is simple but profound. Nurture your faith, whatever form it takes. Surround yourself with supportive people. Draw on your spiritual or personal beliefs, and remind yourself that change is possible, even when it feels out of reach. Celebrate small victories, forgive yourself for setbacks, and keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to your belief that you can do this. The surprising role of faith in weight loss is not just about religion or spirituality. It's about the deep, abiding belief that transformation is possible. It's about trusting yourself, the process, and the power of community. When faith is woven into the fabric of your journey, it becomes a force that sustains, uplifts, and empowers. It reminds you every day that change is within reach, and that the journey itself is worth believing in. In conclusion, faith can be a powerful tool in our weight loss journey, providing motivation, mental clarity, and a supportive community. By integrating faith into our weight loss process, we can tap into a deeper sense of purpose and meaning that can help us overcome obstacles and reach our goals. If you're struggling with weight loss, I encourage you to explore how faith can support you on your journey. If you've had a similar experience with faith and weight loss, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Your story could inspire and encourage others who are on a similar journey. And if you're interested in learning more about how faith can support your overall well-being, be sure to check out our video on the power of prayer and healing and wellness.